7 norsk-amerikanere I gamlelandet for aller første gang.
It's been one of the greatest experiences of my life.
Her konkurrerer de om å mestre det norske dagliglivet.
Are you kidding me?
Men hver uke sendes den som gjør det dårligst tilbake til USA.
I'm not ready to go home yet. I'll fight till the end to stay here.
Til slutt står det igjen en vinner som får sin største drøm oppfylt, et møte med sin norske familie.
I really want to meet my family. I really want to feel like I have roots.
Så langt har amerikanerne blant annet lært om tradisjonelt hytteliv.
This is like what I fear China is like, not Norway.
Prøvd seg I eksportbransjen.
This is something that Norwegians do, and I want to be more Norwegian, so let's go for it.
Og de har feiret 17. mai.
It's a morning.
Forrige uke fikk amerikanerne kjenne på livet på den værharde norske kysten.
The Norwegian weather hates you.
Og denne uka skal amerikanerne stifte nærmere bekjentskap med en av de største innvandrergruppene I Norge.
When I was a child, my parents told me that a Swede was a Norwegian with his brains knocked out.
It's a pretty Swedish girl. The best part is that Jessica completely didn't know it was coming. She turned just before...
Og Jonathan får litt ekstra motivasjonspåfyll.
I gotta meet my family now. There's no question about it. So, I have to win.
Skal man lære seg å bli en ekte nordmann, må man også vite litt om forholdet vårt til våre svenske naboer. Og da faktisk hovedstaden den mest naturlige plassen å begynne. Nesten 15 000 svensker bor og arbeider I Oslo I dag. Og bydelen Frogner ekstra populær blant unge svensker som kommer for å jobbe og feste. Her bor de ofte sammen I kollektiv I de store leilighetene som kjennetegner dette området.
This looks nice.
Og denne uka skal amerikanerne også bo sammen som ekte partysvensker.
All in this room. All in this bed.
I think the apartments are wonderful. They're really, really big, which is surprising because I feel like everything here has been tiny. And the ceilings are tall and everything is beautiful. I would love to live in an apartment like that back at home.
Is this closet the bathroom?
Men ikke alle rommene viser seg å være like store.
Oh, this is tiny.
It's a triangle shower.
Yes, build a shower, Amy. Build that shower.
Build the shower before you get... Oh, now it's okay. Oh, wait, do you need to use the restroom? Oh, I don't want to break it. Okay, we're good. I'm gonna need something.
Selv om de nå innkvartert på samme vis som svensker flest på Frogner, vet amerikanerne likevel ingenting om hva som ukens tema.
Well, it's for me, for Norge.
You are a funny guy.
Why are you opening my mail? I have no idea what the theme is going to be. We've been trying to figure it out.
Guys, it's a letter. Who knows, maybe we're doing also nightlife or something, because that seems to be kind of a thing around here. Hello, guys. This week you will learn more about the relationship between Norwegians and Swedes.
Interesting.
Well, that is interesting.
To start.
When I was a child, my parents told me that a Swede was a Norwegian with his brains knocked out.
What's that?
We know what the theme is.
What?
You don't.
Read it to us.
Did you guys wait? You didn't even wait for us?
It said AF. I thought it said Alf for Norge.
Oh.
Read the
Okay,
letter.
you read it.
I have to read it?
Yeah, read it again to the...
Hello, guys. This week you will learn more about the relationship between Norwegians and Swedes.
Ooh.
To start, you should hit the streets and ask Norwegians what they think about their neighbors. Afterwards, you can meet me at Soliplas. Good luck, Henrietta.
The other guys had a letter from Henrietta telling us to go out and find what Norwegians think about Swedes.
I'm gonna ask the guy with the glasses on.
Which it turned out was no easy task.
Hi, can we ask you a question? No? Okay. Hi, can we ask you a question? No? Okay.
Hi.
Excuse me.
Let's see, let's ask. Let's ask them.
Right by. Norwegians do not like talking to strangers, is what we've learned so far.
Hi, can we ask you a question? Hi? Okay.
We would come up to people and say, hi, can we ask you a question, get a little bit of your time? And they would just go, no, and keep on walking. Or they would just act like we weren't there or talking to them at all.
Snakker du engelsk? Nei.
Og litt uventet så møter amerikanerne også på språkproblemer I Oslos gater.
Snakker du engelsk? Nei, okay. No.
We had so many people saying they didn't speak English. First, I would be like, snakker du engelsk? And then I was like, okay, just drop that. And I was like, do you speak English to people? And they'd be like, no. And I'm like, you just spoke English because you could have said nei, which means no in your language.
Are you from Norway?
Yeah. But I don't speak English.
They definitely spoke English, they just did not want to talk to us.
Can we ask you a question?
Men uvennlige og ikke-engelsktalende nordmenn ikke de eneste amerikanerne forsøker å fritte ut om forholdet vårt til broderfolket.
Do you know why there's such a rivalry between Swedes and Norwegians?
I'm Swedish.
What's the whole deal with you guys against the Swedes?
Why is there
why do you rivalry?
I'm actually Swedish.
Talking to the Norwegians about the Swedish was kind of interesting, especially because half the people we talked to were Swedes.
Are you guys Norwegian? Or? No, we're from Sweden. Sweden as well?
I had no idea there was that many Swedes living in Norway. I thought, yeah, people came over and they visited and whatnot, but I didn't realize there was a huge Swedish population here.
Men hva synes egentlig Oslo-folket om den stadig voksende svenske befolkningen?
About the Swedish people?
The
relationship between Sweden and Norway.
Isn't that a really good relationship? I like them.
You like them? All right.
We hate the Swedes.
You hate the Swedes?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do the Swedes feel the same way about
I don't
Norway?
think so.
You don't think so?
No.
The most important thing is to beat them in any sport. It doesn't matter if we don't win, as long as we beat Sweden.
As long as you beat Sweden.
We call them party Swedish.
Party Swedish?
Yeah.
What's that?
Because they work and drink and party when they come to Norway.
Do people think that they come and steal Norwegian jobs?
No. Like we don't want to work at 7-Eleven and bars and stuff, so they can just have that.
We don't like Swedish people, man.
Why? Why do you think that is? Why is it always...
Fuck Sweden. Fuck that.
But there has to be a reason against it, like...
Something had to have happened a long time
Why
ago.
don't you guys like Canada?
Because they're just not as cool as us.
It's just very similar to America and Canada, I would say, which I think is hilarious because I don't like Canadians because I'm American.
They speak strange.
They speak strange. Okay.
Amerikanerne har nå fått vite litt mer om nordmenns forhold til svenskene. Noe som kanskje kan bli nyttig når de straks skal I gang med ukas første lagkonkurranse.
Everybody, how was your research?
Interesting.
Now, we Norwegians have a very close and very special relationship to our neighbors. We love them, but we also make fun of them. And to become a true Norwegian, you have to know everything about our relationship to Sweden.
Okay. Norge har et nært forhold til vårt broderland Sverige. Opp gjennom historien har vi både slåss mot og sett opp til svenskene. I 1905 klarte vi endelig å løsrive oss fra unionen. Likevel klarte vi liksom ikke helt å bli kvitt følelsen av å være lillebror. Og som for småsøsken flest har det derfor blitt utrolig viktig å markere seg mot storebror der vi kan. På 1980-tallet begynte imidlertid den svenske økonomien å skrumpe. Samtidig fikk lillebror voksekrampe på grunn av stort inntak av oljepenger. Og I dag strømmer nabofolket vårt over grensa til oss for å jobbe. Trolig det over 80 000 svensker I Norge. Og nå skal våre 7 norsk-amerikanere bli bedre kjent med den svorske kulturen.
It's time for this week's first team competition. The Swedes are one of the largest immigrant groups in Norway, and many of them live here in Oslo. You have gathered some information that might come in handy because your task is to find and collect as many Swedes as you can in 15 minutes.
Lagene skal nå forsøke å samle sammen så mange svensker de klarer. Reglene er enkle, alt er lov, og det laget som har med seg flest svensker tilbake etter 15 minutter har vunnet første lagkonkurranse.
Trying to collect Swedish people like sheep will be very, very interesting.
Jessica, you received the Norwegian Spirit Award, so you won't have to compete this week. But you still need to cheer your teammates, okay?
Definitely.
Very good. Good luck, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
I will run and go to every blonde-haired girl I see and say, hey, come with us, we need to do this, and try to wrangle them all up. Easiest way, I think.
Og de som skal være med Austin på det blå laget og sanke inn blonde jenter er CJ og Amy.
Okay, they can feel my boobs if they come with us.
Det røde laget består denne uka av Todd, Jonathan og Alf.
The first team competition sounds a little crazy. I'm not exactly sure what it's going to entail. I know I can carry 2, maybe 3 Swedes. Todd can probably carry a couple, and I don't know about Jonathan. He can probably carry 1.
I think the trick here is you just kind of put a bottle of beer out, and then I think they all kind of go swarming for it, especially if it's free. Go, 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 go. Excuse me? Are you guys Swedish?
Any of you?
Are you Swedish? Are you Swedish?
Svenska.
Norwegian.
Swedish? Okay.
Swedish? 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 Ma'am, are you Swedish? Nice.
Hi, are you Swedish? Yeah? Can we bother you to come with us? We're in a competition. Will you follow us? Do you have somewhere you absolutely have to be? Oh, thank you.
Our strategy was pretty much just go up and lay it out right away. Are you Swedish? If yes, come with us. If no, goodbye. And it would help us tremendously if you could just kind of follow us and get other Swedes to come with us. It'll take like maybe 30 minutes or so tops. I mean, it would really, really, really help us out.
It's for a competition.
Yeah.
If there's not in the mood, I'm sorry.
Okay,
thanks, guys.
thank you.
The first people we met, they were Swedish, but they just didn't want to come with us. And it was kind of try to convince them or just end it and go to the next place. And we just decided to say, goodbye, thanks for anything, goodbye.
All right, hit that group right there.
Our strategy was just trying to get places before the blue team did.
Are you guys Swedish? Are any of you Swedish?
Are you Svenska?
Are you Swedish? Yeah, come with us. Come with us.
We're on a TV show. We're trying to collect as many Swedish people
we need as many people as possible.
We're on a TV show.
Are you guys Swedish?
So what's happening? You have to go with us.
We gotta go.
We're competing. What's happening?
Chug.
We're on TV. Yeah, come on, let's go.
Let's go. It was a little easier than I thought it was going to be. I assumed that to get all the Swedes gathered up, I thought it would be kind of take some convincing, but they were pretty quick to say, let's do it. So it made it fun. So everybody, chug your beer and let's go. Serious. We got these guys here. We got these guys right here.
We got these guys.
Rødt lag har stor suksess med sin entusiastiske tilnærmingsmåte. Men det blå laget er litt mer reserverte.
No, they're eating.
Do we ask him? Ask him. Hi, are you guys Swedish at all? You are? We're in a competition, and we're trying to gather as many Swedish people as possible. Would you guys be willing to follow us, please?
It'll take maybe 30 minutes tops, and that's the team we're competing against right now.
So can you guys will you guys please come with us?
I know it's difficult to just stand up and some crazy person is telling, follow me, are you Swedish? And to kind of corral you, but I thought people would go a little bit easier than how hesitant they were. I know you guys are sitting around, but it's just
he's starting to get up, he's starting to get up.
Yes, you guys got it, let's go. Yes, come number 2. Please, come on. Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Endelig får blått lag med seg en relativt stor gjeng med svensker. Men uheldigvis for dem viser det seg at motstandernes smittende entusiasme er svært så effektiv.
Come on. The more Swedes we got, the more they tried to help us, the more they said, come with us. So, big, come with us. We're going to Swedish party.
Are you guys Swedish? We're on a TV show.
Can you follow us
for a while?
We're trying to gather as many people as possible, please.
Yes.
No.
Are you guys Swedish?
Ikke bare har det blå laget problemer.
Are you Swedish?
Can you follow us, please?
You are? Can you follow us? No.
Men de er også fortvilte vitner til det røde lagets suksess på andre siden av gata.
Shit! I wasn't that confident. We could see the red team, and I was starting to get a little crazy. I think I started yelling and talking really, really quickly at one point, so feel bad for some of the Swedes, because I got a little crazy. Hi, how are you guys? Are you Swedish?
Are you guys Swedish?
Are you Swedish?
By chance?
Swedish? Yeah? Okay, we're in a competition. We're trying to gather as many Swedish people up as possible. Sorry.
We're trying to gather as many Swedish people as we can in time allotted. This is our group. That's our competition.
Please.
I det tiden er I ferd med å renne ut, går de to lagene side ved side på vei tilbake til parken.
We took a look at our group as we're walking along, and it was like, okay, we got about, you know, about a dozen and a half Swedes with us. This looks pretty good. I feel confident. And then we saw across the street as they were heading to the same park as us this mob of Swedes behind the red team. We were toast.
Wow, this is amazing. Team Red, how many Swedes did you find?
I think we had 37.
37 Swedes! Very good, Team Red. How did you find these guys?
We told them there was going to be some free beer in the park, and they just started running.
And Team Blue, how many Swedes did you find?
We found 17 of the best-looking Swedes I've ever seen.
What was your strategy to get them here?
We just walked up and asked, are you Swedish? Can you help us? Follow us.
Very good job. But it's kind of obvious that the winners are Team Red. You guys have now earned yourself an advantage in the next team competition.
Yes!
Congratulations. And Team Blue, you did an amazing job. I'm impressed. I'm impressed.
I'm sad that I lost, but I know this competition isn't the end-all. We can win the next one and then be fine. We've done it in the past, and we can do it again.
Now, many Swedes are known for their partying in Norway. So now, it's time to party with the Swedes! Be careful, okay?
If our group was any indication of what Swedes do when they party, then it's going to be scary. I figure there may be some arrests tonight, so I might get out of control.
Som en hyggelig avslutning på dagen skal amerikanerne nå få stifte nærmere bekjentskap med en viktig og særdeles fremtredende karakter I den svenske Oslo-befolkningen.
Yes, I'm proud to be a Norwegian American, and I would not want to be a Swedish American, but partying with the Swedes, very, very fun.
Yes, the Swedes know how to drink, and I may have some practice in drinking also.
Men ikke alle amerikanerne like vante med å håndtere et ølglass.
I felt so bad. I just kept saying, "Jag är så beklagar," and she's like, "It's all right." And I was like, "Icke alla grejt. It's not okay." At that point, I thought, I'm gonna take a break from the beer because otherwise everyone's in here is gonna get wet.
No more! No more!
I went to go sit with another group of Swedes, and they were like, "You need to drink more."
Hey, nej!
I'm drinking.
They said, you need to drink more. I said, okay. So I guess if you ask me something twice, I'll probably say yes.
Svenskene inviterer også amerikanerne ut på dansegulvet for å vise hva de er gode for.
So one of the party Swedes was like, do you want to learn how to dance, like how Swedish dance? I was like, yeah.
See how we dance in the Nordics?
So like he takes my hand all proper, we're gonna waltz kind of, you know, hands. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna learn like a traditional Swedish dance. That sounds about right, that's how the party Swedes dance.
It was one of my best moments.
I wish every challenge involved us just drinking and having a good time for a while. We killed the dance floor.
I have a different manner of dancing that is... it's drunk white guy dancing, let's be honest.
Mens amerikanerne fester natten igjennom med svenskene, tar vi en aldri så liten pause. Men ikke skru av. For snart får amerikanerne en gyllen sjanse til å sette svenskene på plass en gang for alle.
Can't see out of my left. I want your face. I want your face.
The strategy kind of fell apart. The strategy being not to get hit by pie.
Syv norsk-amerikanere i Norge for aller første gang for å få sin største drøm oppfylt, et møte med sin norske slekt.
I think that would just be the experience of a lifetime.
Denne uka forsøker amerikanerne å sette seg inn I nordmenns forhold til våre naboer I øst. Og før pausen klarte rødt lag å samle inn flest partysvensker, og vant dermed første del av lagkonkurransen. Straks skal amerikanerne, på vegne av oss nordmenn, få lov til å ta et endelig oppgjør med svenskene.
Can't see out of my left. I want your face. I want your face. Yeah.
Etter en tøff natt med partysvenskene det en tung morgen for våre norsk-amerikanske venner.
Waking up the day after the Swede party was not very fun. Like, I really don't even remember what time we got in. I don't know how we got in. Everybody was like, yeah, we took a cab. And I'm like, don't remember that. So we just go to sleep, wake up, and Amy and I are just like, huh? What do we have to do today?
How are you feeling?
Awesome. How are you feeling?
Kind of like I got hit by a sledgehammer.
They constantly were like pouring more beers. Like, you need more beer. You need more beer.
Well, I understand why you might call them party Swedes, but I've seen some Norwegians who know how to party just as well as the Swedes. I think it's and I know a lot of Americans who know how to party. I'm not naming names.
So you were sleeping like this when I came back last night.
I was sitting like that?
Sitting in the chair. TV on.
I think every challenge should be like that.
Every challenge should be like that.
We're drinking challenges.
Yeah, I think we would do really well.
Men amerikanerne kan ikke pleie bakrusen I evigheter. Nå skal nemlig den avgjørende og svært viktige lagkonkurransen finne sted på Ekebergsletta I Oslo.
The competition yesterday, it's fun, it gives you an advantage, but if you lose it, it's not the end of the world. This one, if you lose it, you go to the elimination. You might be going home. So this is the one, if you're gonna put everything in, you do it on this competition.
I'm very proud of how far that I made it, but you know, I really want to meet my family. I really want to feel like I have roots.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm glad to see that you survived partying with the Swedes. That's impressive. CJ, how are you feeling today?
Better than I expected. I drank a whole lot of water when we got back, so that seems to have helped.
Good choice. Now, guys, the Swedes used to rule Norway for many, many years. And even after we gained our independence, they kept beating us in sports, in music, in innovation. And because of this, we began to develop an inferiority complex. And even though Norway's traditional role as a little brother changed a little bit after we discovered the oil, we still have this complex. So Norwegians have a saying, det viktigste ikke å vinne, det å slå svenskene. And that means the most important thing is not to win, it's to beat the Swedes. So, today, you are gonna fight against our neighbors with these as weapons.
Yeah.
I dag har Todd bursdag, og I den anledning har vi valgt et litt utradisjonelt våpen når norsk-amerikanerne nå, på vegne av Norge, skal forsøke å kvitte seg med lillebrorskomplekset en gang for alle.
I don't think there's a question that we're going to beat the Swedes. Norway may have their issues with Sweden, but Norwegian Americans, so we'll take them down.
Happy birthday!
Thank you very much. I appreciate you baking all these cakes for me.
You're welcome.
I usually eat birthday cakes, so this is probably going to be a little different than that.
I do like throwing cakes at people. I think that's going to be a lot of fun.
Swedes, are you ready to kick some Norwegian ass?
Yeah!
Are you ready to fight the Swedes and to beat them once and for all?
Yeah!
Very good.
Norsk-amerikanernes oppgave rett og slett å slå svenskene. 2 svenske lag skal beseires, og det laget som eventuelt klarer å vinne flest kamper mot svenskene, vinner lagkonkurransen og kommer dermed ett skritt nærmere et møte med sin norske familie.
Everyone's ultimate goal is to meet their family. There are some big steps before you get there. It's not going to be the easiest thing.
Første kamp rødt lag mot førstelaget til Søtabror. Siden det røde laget vant en fordel I forrige lagkonkurranse, har de fått 2 bløtkaker mer enn svenskene.
Norwegians, are you ready?
Yeah!
Okay. Klar. Ferdig.
Our strategy was, since they had 2 less, if we took our time and make every shot count, we'd have a guaranteed win.
Come here, you dirty Swedes. Oh, look, it's a pretty Swedish girl.
Hardest thing was when the creme kake started like dropping on the floor, and then everything just got so slippery. So it'd be like, whoa, kind of thing.
Nice miss.
Someone hit me in the back of the head. So kudos to them, whoever it was. Whole thing's kind of a blur. Kind of went into like beast mode.
Oh, they're out of cakes.
Oh, you guys are so cute.
It went really good. I got more winded than I expected to because I think I forgot to breathe while I was out there. I didn't breathe till the end. I'm like, holy shit.
Nice work, man. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed every moment of that.
Rødt lag klarte å slå svenskene, så nå presset på blått lag. Et tap mot svenskenes andre lag vil så godt som være kroken på døra for at de kan vinne lagkonkurransen sammenlagt.
I have a feeling that this is going to be so horribly chaotic, strategy is going to be sort of meaningless. That it's just going to be try not to get hit with pies, try to hit them with pies. I think that's my strategy.
Siden Jessica har The Norwegian Spirit Award, og blått lag en mer, må hun nøye seg med å se på bløtkakekrigen.
Swedes, are you ready?
Yeah!
Norwegians, are you ready?
Yeah!
Oh!
The Swedes might have hit me as many times as I hit them or more, but I know that I never missed. And that seems to be a pretty good idea.
Når begge lag har en kake igjen, leder blått lag med ett fattig poeng. Om svenskene treffer og Austin bommer, vil ikke blått lag klare å slå svenskene. Fordi Austin traff, står det nå uavgjort mellom de to lagene i antall seire over svenskene. Og begge lag har fortsatt en like stor sjanse til å vinne lagkonkurransen. Nå er det rødt lag som må vinne sin kamp mot svenskenes andre lag.
It's my birthday, be nice to me.
I didn't fare quite as well in this match as I did the first one. My same technique didn't work of faking the throw and make them flinch and then blast them and then duck on the return. This wasn't working out for me.
Thanks, too. Oh, that was in the ear.
Naked girl.
Every pie I threw, I know that I made contact with, and I think I made them miss once or twice, so I feel like we came out ahead.
Got pie in my beard. That's not forgivable.
Yeah, this is a battle scar. I think it's gonna work well for me later tonight when I go out on the town. You're like, yeah, I got this. Flyttkake fight.
Med seier i sin andre kamp har rødt lag fullført oppgaven med å slå svenskene. Dermed må det blå laget vinne sin siste kamp mot svenskene. Klarer de det, sikrer de seg en avgjørende kamp mot det røde laget. Hvis de derimot ikke klarer å slå svenskene, blir det blått lag som må ut i den individuelle konkurransen.
The end of the competition seems so in sight and so close, and you know, I don't want to leave Norway, I don't want to leave these people, and I want to meet my relatives. So that's why I want to win today.
Okay, svensker, er ni klara?
Ja!
Okay, Norwegians, are you ready?
Yeah!
This is it. All right. Ready, set. Come on. Come on.
Kill the Swedes!
Take the Swedes. Take it down.
The Swedes!
Who's gonna throw the first one? Who's gonna throw the first one?
Come on, come on.
Blått lag opparbeider seg raskt en god ledelse, men så begår de en taktisk blunder.
Our number one rule is like, don't go all the way. Cross the playing field, and I look over at CJ, and literally the whole team is just hitting him with them.
Get out there, CJ, get out!
And he's just covered and running out, just white as can be.
That did not go well. The strategy kind of fell apart. The strategy being not to get hit by pies and to hit them with pies. I seem to have failed mainly on the first half of that strategy, the not getting hit by pies part, as I was hit by several pies.
Ah, yes!
I went back and I went sliding to grab a pie off the table, and I literally fell into the splits and continued to slide under the table. It was a pretty epic moment in my life, and I'm gonna be sore tomorrow.
Blått lags ledelse er truet, for de har bare én kake igjen, men svenskene har hele 5. Tomme for kaker står blått lag i fare for å ikke klare oppdraget og slå svenskene. Treffer svenskene med begge sine 2 siste kaker, vil blått lag tape lagkonkurransen.
This match was a little bit more difficult, but the worst part was that they hit me in my hair. I know it sounds superficial, but it is a bitch trying to comb my hair without sugar and milk and cream in it. It's gonna suck balls.
Begge lag har klart å slå svenskene. Det betyr at de må møte hverandre i en siste kamp for å avgjøre hvem som vinner lagkonkurransen, og dermed sikrer seg at de får bli i Norge. Siden rødt lag vant med større målforskjell enn blått lag, vil de vinne lagkonkurransen om kampen ender uavgjort.
The other team are a team of strong players, but I think our motivation is fantastic, so I think we got this one.
You ain't gonna know it hit you. I mean, you will, it'll be cakes. Cakes are what's gonna hit you.
I feel bad playing against 3 girls.
Oh.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! You ready to eat some pie? Because it's gonna go right in your face, ready for the fury. It's gonna come to your mothers!
Something dark came out of Jonathan during that game.
Tell Henry
I'm already furious! Come here!
He just started some like primal murder dance. It was scary. I was a little afraid of Jonathan.
Ready, set.
Oh! Hey, get him!
Well, Todd's like running around like a professional athlete. Alf played that fight as I imagine a troll would. Where he just walks slowly with the cake in his hand and just kind of walks right up to you and just...
We're down!
Right now, I'm a little bit more upset than I was in the previous game. As you can see, my hat fell off and someone hit me directly on my head. So now my hair is gonna be worse than it was earlier.
What's up, buddy?
I got a hit in my nuts right at the end there. I didn't know Todd had that last cake.
I think I hit CJ in the balls by accident. All right, it wasn't by accident, but...
Didn't appreciate that too much.
Oh! You played dirty, Todd. You played dirty.
You look like a clown, Amy.
Yep.
Even though it looks like the blue team has way more like whipped cream all over them, I was watching their hits and they were all landing. They had good strategy and they were hitting every time.
The best part is that Jessica completely didn't know it was coming. She turned just before. She turned just before.
That was awesome.
Nope, still can't see.
I love
You got under the glasses. Look at that.
I planned.
It's like I've got a ski goggle tan line, you know?
That's how you do it, CJ.
That's how it's done.
How you do it.
Those were some entertaining matches. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Very well done. Amy, you seem to really enjoy this competition.
Yes, I had a lot of fun as long as people weren't going for my hair. It's kind of all drying now, but it's my head kind of feels like plastic, all of it. It's just hard.
Todd, you stood out like quite a warrior there.
When I have free time at home, this is all I do, is just eye fights. It's good times.
How did you like the competition?
It was a ton of fun. That was a lot. Let's just keep doing it.
I'm glad you enjoyed the competition, but now it's time for something a little bit more serious. The results are ready.
The end of the competition seems so in sight and so close. We're down to just 7 people now, and it already feels like there's none of us left. I don't want to leave Norway, I don't want to leave these people, and I want to meet my relatives, you know.
I will be very upset if we have to go into an individual competition. I'm not ready to go home. I'm here to stay. I want to meet my family. I'm not ready to go.
The winner of the second team competition is... Team Red. Yes! Team Red, congratulations. You're now one step closer to getting the chance to meet your Norwegian families.
Feels great to be on a winning team. I'm one week closer to the prize, to the end, to meeting my family. I'm really happy about that.
Team Blue, I'm sorry, but you'll have to face each other in the individual competition.
It definitely makes it feel like the prize is farther away. You know, I now have an additional hurdle that I didn't have before to winning.
I'm not ready to go home yet. I don't think anyone here could say they are, and I'll fight till the end to stay here.
Now, everybody, you're dismissed. You can go and take a shower.
Thank you.
It's a huge sigh of relief, and I'm so glad that I'm one step closer because I want to meet my family so bad.
Jonathan benytter ettermiddagen til å ta en tur til Bygdøy. Med seg har han fått en konvolutt som inneholder, for han, ukjent informasjon om hans norske slekt.
This trip to Norway is reclaiming a part of myself. It's going on that personal pilgrimage to really, grow into the person that I'm supposed to be. Okay. Dear Jonathan, you come from a line of sailors. Your great-great-great-great-great-grandfather, Jakob Mortensen Hoff, was born in 1757. Jakob sailed between the Baltic Sea, the North Sea, the Netherlands, and Spain. Tragically, Jakob was washed at sea off the east coast of Spain in 1797. He was only 40 years old. Jakob's son, Diedrich Christian Festerhoff, also becomes a sailor and serves a long career as a captain. He marries Ingeborg Juliana Moe. They have 8 children together. Their firstborn is your great-great-great-grandfather, Andreas Andrew Diedrich Hoff. I've only seen pictures of this man when he was like 70. The big family established in the beautiful Hospitals Gate 5 in Trondheim, which is where your family still resides. They're still there. I'm sorry. Hospitals Gate 5 in Trondheim. Your family still lives here. It looks nice. That's so nice. This little note here. This book is a gift to your great-great-great-grandfather, Andreas, from his aunt. The personal greet from his aunt reads, "Keep your heart pure, from which life derives." I gotta meet my family now. There's no question about it. So I have to win. I have to make it to the end, and I have to meet them. There is no reason for me not to get there and not to see them. There's no reason at all. So I'm gonna do it. And I hope they're waiting for me.
Etter pausen skal det hele avgjøres. Hvem av amerikanerne blir nødt til å pakke koffertene og forlate Norge denne uka? Denne uka er amerikanernes oppgave å bli bedre kjent med den største innvandrergruppa i Norge. Før pausen vant rødt lag lagkonkurransene, og det er dermed de 3 på blått lag som nå må konkurrere for å unngå å bli sendt hjem denne uka. Det er tidlig morgen i Oslo, og siden det er første gang Austin skal ut i en individuell konkurranse, tar han med Jessica og Todd på kafé for å få noen gode råd.
Up to this point, I've felt the team has done so well, and we've all done so well in the competition, so it's stopped me from having to worry at all about going home. And now knowing that I could possibly go home is hard.
Men rådene Austin får fra sine venner er kanskje ikke helt det han håpet på.
You could never meet your family. You could leave all of us today. You could go back to America.
That's not what you're supposed to tell me. There's probably a good chance you are going home today.
You actually, yeah, I think you might want to call your girlfriend and let her know that it's
really
happening.
nice knowing you.
This conversation really
Let's go to going home.
If I were to lose the individual competition, I'll miss out on adventures, and then of course the ultimate goal of meeting my family. I now know a little bit, and it would be hard to go home saying, well, I have some information, and we know there's people there, but not know anything more than that.
I bakgården, ved leiligheten på Frogner, er rådene Amy får kanskje litt mer psykologisk riktige.
I'm kind of nervous about going into the elimination round.
I wouldn't want to be in your shoes, but I think you're handling it the right way. Like, try and be positive.
I don't have to win the competition, but I can't be the worst either. When you get to such small numbers, it gets rough. I have a 33% chance of going home, and I have a 66% chance of staying. And 6 is my lucky number, so I'm going with it.
I have a feeling that you might be staying for another week. That would be nice.
I will accept that positivity.
Skål.
Skål. My goal is to just make it another week, make it through the competition, and we'll focus on everything else. Stay positive, you know, think about winning, and that's my goal.
I did not expect to get this far, but now that I am this far, I'm gonna stay. I'm having the time of my life, the end is in sight, and I wanna be there till the end.
Losing this far in the competition is the hardest because we're 3 weeks away from the finals, and now you've had so much that you just want it all by this point. So it's hard to think that you might be going home. You're so close to victory, and then you don't get it.
It is time to find out which one of you that will have to leave Alt for Norge today. Austin, how do you feel about being in the individual challenge?
It's not fun. I've been fortunate enough to skip it until this point, and it's not a fun feeling standing here, I will say that.
We all recognize that Austin is the underdog. This is his first elimination round, but he's strong competition. I'm gonna go out there with all I can.
Norway and Sweden are different in many ways, but we're also very similar. The last competition is about knowing the differences between our two cultures.
Nordmenn og svensker er på mange måter ganske like. Vi ser nesten like ut, snakker nesten likt, forteller vitser om hverandre. Og noen ganger blir alt en salig blanding. Men det er også noen forskjeller mellom oss. Svenskene er litt mer kontinentale. De promenerer og spiser lagad lunsj. Nordmenn går på tur med brødskiver i sekken. Og mens vi nyrike nordmenn får stadig mer fritid, jobber våre naboer i øst over 200 timer mer enn oss i året. Svenskene har også en viss evne til storsinn, og kan faktisk heie på Norge om de ikke har en sjanse til å vinne selv. Men kanskje er vi stort sett likere enn vi tror, for vi irriterer oss jo alltid mest over dem som står oss nærmest.
These are pictures of Norwegian and Swedish food, commodities, and people. And you are now going to demonstrate your knowledge about the differences between these two countries by choosing the Norwegian alternative in each pair. The person that ends up with the least amount of points will have to leave Alt for Norge.
There's a lot at stake for this competition. I really want to meet my family. I really want to feel like I have roots, and I would like to get to know some of them and bring something home to my family back in the States of knowledge, and you know, these are our relatives, this is what they're like, and just be able to share that moment with somebody else.
Konkurransereglene er enkle. Amerikanerne får se 18 bildepar. I hvert par må de velge det bildet de mener er norskt. Den som får færrest grønne prikker må pakke kofferten og reise hjem til USA.
There's going to be a clear winner and a clear loser. It's not subjective in any way. There's a right answer and there's a wrong answer. It's different than I expected, but it's different in a good way.
I've got a good memory, and I've, you know, spent a lot of time just noticing things in Norway and trying to be as observant as possible. So I think I'll do pretty well on some of the things.
So, do you feel confident about separating the Norwegian and Swedish culture?
I've learned a lot about Norwegian culture over the course of this, not that much about Swedish. So it's more about identifying the Norwegian thing than the not Norwegian thing.
Okay, are you ready?
Yep.
You can start up here.
Okay. I've seen a lot of those potatoes. The potatoes looked a lot like how I've seen potatoes served at pretty much every Norwegian meal. You seem to have some kind of vendetta against mashed potatoes. I'm going with the one on the left.
Correct. It's pinnekjøtt.
I believe the one on the left is Norwegian. Norwegians eat a lot of meat and potatoes, and so I just went with the hope that that would be the correct one.
That is correct.
The one on the left. I didn't actually know it was Norwegian, but the one on the right looked like Swedish meatballs, which I'm guessing they were. So because of that, I couldn't say the one on the right, so I went with the one on the left.
Okay. I haven't seen that kind of sausage on the left that much, but the, like, salami sort of Usa on the right seems really familiar, so I'm going with that one.
Very good.
My guess is the one on the right.
The one on the right? I've seen that quite a few times when we're out eating or when we're having snacks, and the one on the left I've never even seen before.
Så langt har det gått bra for amerikanerne, men på det tredje billedparet blir det vanskeligere.
Now, I know that there's some kind of like folk violin in Norway that has 12 strings, so...
I'll say the one on the right. The fiddles I had absolutely no idea on. I just really guessed.
That is unfortunately wrong.
I'm hoping that the one on the right is it.
That is unfortunately wrong.
I felt like I had seen some special kind of Norwegian violin in like a museum or something. I couldn't remember what it looked like, but I knew what it didn't look like, and it didn't have the tuning pegs on the side. I think it's the one on the left. Yes.
Good. Now it's those two.
But the one on the left seems more Swedish in general, just with the pigtails and everything. One on the right.
Det viser seg raskt at CJ treffer ganske bra med antagelsene sine.
It's the Norwegian Kaptein Sabeltann.
I know the girl on the left is Pippi Longstocking.
Amy og Austin derimot er ikke like heldige som CJ når de forsøker seg på mer eller mindre kvalifiserte gjetninger.
The one on the left. I recognize Pippi Longstocking, but you know, we focus more on, oh, it's Scandinavian, not it's Norwegian or Swedish or Danish.
I want to say the one on the left. I didn't even think about Pippi Longstockings or the Scary Pirate Man. It's just a pure guess.
I'm able to tell that both of these people are skiers. And that is as far as the traits I'm able to get out of it. So this is going to be a total and complete guess. One on the left.
Bortsett fra et lite uhell når det kommer til skisport.
He is unfortunately Swedish.
Is he good at least?
He's good.
Okay.
Treffer CJ bemerkelsesverdig godt på sine forsøk.
The one on the right.
Correct. Very good.
Wonderful. Because they both seem to sound like yai.
That's right.
Okay.
It's yai.
Well, the one on the left kind of reminds me of Munch.
You're right on that one. That was Munch.
My father would be proud. The cardigans sound familiar, but I know that aha is Norwegian.
Aha! Very good.
These two, I've seen the diplomis everywhere.
Correct.
Til slutt er det bare Jens Stoltenberg.
That was the Swedish Prime Minister.
Og Petter Northug, CJ ikke har klart å identifisere som norske.
And this one, well, they both look like traditional dress, but the one on the left is in blue and yellow. So that seems Swedish to me. Let's go with the one on the left.
This bunad is from Norway.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. All I did was stand there and point, and it feels like I ran a marathon. I'm so exhausted right now. That feels good. Two is not a lot to screw up. And there's a lot of green on the board. I feel pretty good about that. If one of the other two got all correct, that's fantastic, good for them. I just hope that the other one got more than two. I don't want to go. You know, it would be really rough.
Men CJ har lite å frykte fra sine to konkurrenter.
Left. I tried not to let the fact that I didn't get it right affect me negatively. You don't want to let all the red ones you see bring you down. It's just a little bump in the road. You know, you trip, you get back up, and you keep walking.
The one on the right?
This one.
Yeah.
That is wrong.
When you look at a plane of objects or pictures, you always focus on the ones that you know, and you kind of keep looking at those. And the ones you don't know, you kind of slough off until it happens. And I kind of thought I knew more than I actually did. You want to say the one on the right?
That is also unfortunately wrong.
It's really just a guessing game. I mean, I just have to hope someone else remembers less than I do, really.
I'm going to go with the painting on the right. As the red dots started to accumulate, I realized I had a lot more green, and I was doing much better than I thought. I know I have heard of AHA, but I can't remember if they're Swedish or Norwegian. I'm gonna go with the one on the left. Yes.
That is the Swedish group, the Cardigans.
Okay.
I feel like I've seen his picture somewhere.
So you choose the one on the right?
Yeah, the one on the right.
That is unfortunately wrong. This is the Norwegian Prime Minister, Jens Stoltenberg. What are you thinking?
Thinking that I know a lot less than I thought I did.
I'm leaning more towards the woman in the blue and yellow, but those are also Swedish colors. I don't know how well I did. I did better than I was anticipating, and so I'm gonna stick with that positive feeling and hope that either Austin or CJ gets more red dots than I do. I'm gonna have to go with the picture on the right.
Unfortunately, you were right about the Swedish colors. I'm sorry, Amy.
I'm not ready to go home. I still have a lot to learn. I still want to meet my family, and I would still like to have roots, a place where I know I come from, and I'm not done here yet. So hopefully what I did just now is enough to keep me here a little bit longer.
I'm very nervous. I didn't do as well as I thought I would, so I'm pretty afraid right now.
You have all come a long way. But very soon, the Norwegian adventure will end for one of you guys. One of you will have to leave Alt for Norge very soon.
It's really just so up in the air if I'm leaving or not. I really have no idea what's gonna happen, and if I were to go home, it's just my time, I guess.
At this point, I'm quite nervous. But what do you do?
In this competition, you had to distinguish Norway from Sweden. And I have to say, you did a great job, all of you. One of you showed that you've really picked up a lot during the last weeks.
I had gotten the idea in my head that one of the others had gotten all of them right. Then Henrietta said that, you know, someone had done very well, and I'm like, okay, so this is whoever got it right.
CJ, congratulations. With 16 out of 18 correct answers, you've just earned yourself one more week in Norway.
And then she said it was me. And I was completely shocked. I did not know that I had done the best.
Good job.
Good job, man.
When it got down to just Austin and I, it got real.
Austin and Amy. Only 1 point divided the two of you. So it's really by a narrow margin that one of you still has the chance to meet your Norwegian family, while one of you will have to go back to America. Congratulations, Amy.
When Henrietta told me congratulations, I'm pretty sure I made an audible gasp. I was so relieved. It was just like, you know, this brick house just came off of me, and I was able to breathe for the first time, and, you know, and then, you know, the sadness sets in because you have to say goodbye.
Austin, this means that you're the one that will have to leave Alt for Norge today. How are you doing?
It's bad, but maybe it's just my time.
It's been a pleasure having you on the road with us.
It's been an amazing experience. I couldn't have asked for more.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
We can say goodbye to the others.
My heart's a bit heavy right now, but it's great to be here for another week. I don't want to miss out on anything. I want to meet all my relatives, and it's a shame that Austin has to go home for that to happen.
A lot of fun.
Without you guys, it wouldn't have been the trip it's been. It's been absolutely amazing. The adventures are fun, but you guys really make it.
Yeah, he's a male model and everything. And even though he wears red pants sometimes and moisturizes a little too much, he's a great guy. And he's got a good sense of humor, and he's sharp, and I think he'll do really well in life, and I wish him the best.
I'll miss you all.
Miss you.
Miss you. I'll see you soon. See you soon.
Yeah.
See you.
All right, bye, Austin.
As I was doing it, I was fighting for so much more than just to win that competition. And I hope I have an experience like that again someday where I get to do the same, but as of now, I'm just really content with how everything ended up. It would have been much better to make it all the way, but I had a good run, I feel. I really did.
Som alle de andre som har måttet forlate alt for Norge, får også Austin en bok som inneholder bilder, historier og kontaktinformasjon til hans norske slekt.
When I hear about my family, it always reopens my eyes how much that actually means to me, coming back to it. During the competitions and adventure, I'm constantly thinking how I have to do well in these competitions. I have to keep my head up. I have to be strong. But then when I sit back and look at the family aspect of it, it just hits me so hard every time. And getting something like this, once again, makes me realize how much that means to me, how much my family does, and my history and my past, and how amazing it would have been meeting these people in this book.
Vil du se mer av Austins reaksjoner da han fikk slektsboka, kan du gå inn på tvnorge.no.
Let's scroll to beating the Swedes.
Swedes and
beating the Swedes.
And Austin.
Separate one.
Separate.
This is to beating the Swedes.
Okay, but I think this is for you guys are drinking to that.
I'm drinking to beating the Swedes for sure.
Yeah. Drink to beat the Swedes.
Drink to beat the Swedes.
Collectively, we beat the Swedes.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
We haven't done that.
It's time for the Norwegian spirit word. And the person that will be joined by this little fellow the next week has put a lot of effort into all the tasks the last weeks, in spite of being far out of their comfort zone several times. And this week, he really got a hell of a beating from the Swedes. But he still kept a smile on his face. So, this beautiful, charming troll, also called the Norwegian spirit word, goes to CJ.
About time.
Congratulations.
I am so happy that CJ got the troll this week. I honestly thought he deserved it last week, so when I got it instead, I was like, what? So I'm so happy he got it. He's so funny, always has good spirits. He's now tied with me for how many elimination challenges he's survived, so he deserves it. I mean, he 100% deserves it.
I'm so good at convincing myself I'm going home. Now I don't even have to do that.
Yeah.
I can put that energy elsewhere, productively.
Self-esteem.
Baby steps. Baby steps.
Just have a good time.
Getting the spirit word feels fantastic. Every week, I'm so terrified of going home. And every time I've been in an elimination competition, I have at one point been absolutely convinced I'm going home. And now I know I'm not. So it's a really good feeling.
Go to CJ.
Go to
Neste uke skal amerikanerne få stifte nærmere bekjentskap med norske ferievaner.
These are going to be the best steaks ever.
Your hair got burned from the grill.
De reiser over grensa på svenskehandel.
We look ridiculous. We're going, sorry.
Og til sjøs skal amerikanerne konkurrere i musikkens ånd.
I feel so pumped, so ready to take down anybody and go to the semifinals.
Hello, hello. When Sputnik walked in, I wanted to run up and hug him. He reminds me of my dad.
Hello. Oh, thank you.
Monster.